Hello and welcome to Wigs with Liz. My name's Liz and I wear wigs. I'm really excited to make this week on Wigs with Liz all about Kate wig from Noriko. And I'm wearing Kate wig right now in Chocolate Frost Rooties. Really pretty wig, very sexy wig, very sassy and classy. You know, I always feel really nice in this wig and feminine in this wig, even though it's a shorter style. So let's have a look first of all at this wig together, and then I'm going to bring in another colour. So gorgeous, look at this. So if you're after a really nice, short, sexy style, something that's going to last you and something you can wear in the summer months and the winter months, something that's great for daily wear and night wear, something that you're going to feel amazing in, I really can recommend Kate wig. So I'm going to show you this colour first of all from the side and the back. I love how it goes into the nape of the neck. And from this side. But because I love this wig so much and I feel it deserves its own video for every colour, we're going to do that this week. So today it's going to be about Kate and Nutmeg R. So Nutmeg is a gorgeous blonde. It's like a bit of a rich strawberry blonde. It's got redness to it. It's a very warm blonde. So if you love blonde but you don't want anything kind of ashy or icy, you want something more warm, I really can recommend this colour. So this is Kate from Noriko and Nutmeg R. So when you get your Noriko wig, it comes in a box like this one. So I just write on what the wig is and the colour. And if I'm going to be stacking my boxes up like that, you know, against a wall, I also write it on the side so that I can see what wig is what, especially if you love a wig and you may have it in many different colours. So this is the gorgeous Kate and Nutmeg. So first of all, the cap construction. You've got a basic cap, it's machine teased, so you've got that volume. So, you know, you can give it the height you want. So with this wig, for example, you can have it boofed up. You can give it as much volume as you want. You know, you can boof it up, or you have the option to flatten the whole thing down. You know, it's entirely up to you. And the way you can flatten it down is you can spray water on, or you can rub your hands together and put the natural heat from your hands onto the wig, and it will just flatten down all the fibres, which is really, really pretty as well. And you've got the bra strap style adjusters at the back, so you can make the wig tighter or looser to suit your own head. And you've got breathable wefting, so it's very nice to wear in all weathers. So even if you're having a hot flash and you're going through menopause like I am, I feel you, or you're out in hot weather, you know, you're going to feel nice in this Kate wig. So let's turn her inside out and look at the colour. I love the colour of this. So you can see it's a very rich blonde. Now what I find with the Kate wig, because I have compared this wig to Kelly from Godiva's Secret Wigs, and they're very similar. But what I find with the Noriko styles in this particular wig is when you get it, and I found this with all the colours I've got it in, you just have to give it a little bit of TLC to get the back down a bit. So if you get it, you think, oh, it's sticking up a little bit, you know, I can see the wefting. Just take a little bit of time to use your fingers or a comb to just, you know, settle those fibres down a bit at the back. Because remember, these wigs are travelling to you. You know, they've been made, so they're bound to get a little bit, you know, foofy, you know, a little bit fluffier as well. So you just give it a little bit of TLC. You may even find that you want to get the cold air from a hairdryer and blast it down a bit. Now, you know, you shouldn't use heat on these wigs at all, at your discretion. But I found using the cold setting on the hairdryer works very well with these wigs. Not close up, quite far away, just blasting it down. But other than that, she's good to go. And for the price of this wig, absolutely worth every penny. So I love this. So again, this colour is Nutmeg F, okay? In Godiva's Secret Wigs, they call this colour Nutmeg R because it's a rooted blonde. But this one is called, I think it's Nutmeg F. Let me just check. Oh no, Nutmeg R. It is Nutmeg R. There's another one that's F, okay? Not sure what that is then. Perhaps it's the other way around. But Nutmeg R. Perhaps it's Nutmeg F at Godiva's, but don't quote me on that. But the wig I'm wearing is Chocolate Frost. So we're going to take her off. And I've just clipped her in. I've just sewn wig clips into these wigs. So, you know, if you took the time brushing it down, you might not want to turn it inside out to store it. You may just want to store it like that. You know, you can store these however you want. You know, I usually store a lot of my wigs inside out because that's how they come. But, you know, with this particular wig, if you've just spent the time, you know, getting it all nice and kind of flat, you may not want to turn it inside out. So it's entirely up to you. So when we're putting a wig on, make sure all your hair is back. I'm going to put the front of the wig about there, and I'm going to pull my head into the wig. I'm going to tuck in. You just get it right. It's because my hair is all over the place right now because I'm growing it back. So you put your head into the wig like this. And then, you know, your wig clips may dig in your head a little bit at first when you put it on your forehead like that. So just make sure you're not doing that. And then I'm just aligning the ear tabs. And I'm kind of messing with the colour and the style first. And then I'm going to lift it up to my hairline, which is about there. You know, always make sure you're checking a mirror. Don't just whack your wig on. Because, you know, you can do that in a hurry. And it's good if you're used to it. But if, you know, you're just in a hurry, you may not realise you've put your wig on wonky. I've done that before. So, perfect. Now, I love this colour. I'm a real big fan of this nutmeg colour anyway. I've got quite a few wigs from Godiva's Secret Wigs in nutmeg, which is very similar to the Noriko. And I really do like, you know, the way it is on Kelly as well. I love the rooting. I know I'm all for the rooting on the blondes because I'm a natural brunette. So I do find that, you know, the rooted blondes suit me a lot better than the blondes that are all one colour. But again, you know, I have reviewed many wigs in the playlist where I've done blondes without a root, if that's what you prefer. So I'm just using my comb to settle down, as I said, the back of the wig. But even now, touching it, it feels fine. So it doesn't take much work at all. You know, and you can choose where you want to part this wig. So it does kind of want to part left to right. But, you know, when I wear these kind of wigs, because I wear them out and about, I do like them parted in the centre because they're easier to eat and drink with, you know, than them falling in your face. And some take a bit more work than others. You know, you may get one of these wigs and wow, it just does what you want straight away. You may get another one and it springs up a little bit like it's doing here. So again, you just have to train it. So you can use the heat of your hands, you know, to coax it into style how you want it. And the wig remembers, you know, these are very clever wigs. The hair remembers. It's very natural hair. It feels nice. See how just doing that's kind of got it to stay there. But you may want to use a little bit of cold air from the hairdryer, or maybe you've got like a hot air brush that you want to put on a low setting. Totally at your discretion. You're not meant to put heat on these wigs, but you know, you can. You can. Just make sure you don't overdo it and set your wig on fire. Don't be afraid, you know. You can do, you know, treat this wig as you want to. But if you look after your wigs, they're going to last. You know, people say to me, how long do these wigs last, Liz? You know, how long do they last? If you're looking after them, they're going to look after you. They will last and last and last. You know, and they're very amazing how they wash. So you wash them and they dry how they come. So you get lots of wear out of that. So don't think, you know, you're going to have to buy another one in a month's time because you've worn it out. As long as you're looking after it, you know, you're not throwing it on the floor. You're putting it away when you've used it and you're brushing it out and you're washing it when it needs it. You're going to get lots of wear out of these wigs, but they're very affordable. You know, I got my Kate wigs from Valentine's Wigs in the UK, and they've always got sales on, and, you know, they're really reasonable. I mean, this one, I think this one was £86, and I was like, what? So obviously, you know, very cheap when I've been ordering a lot of my wigs from America and having to pay import tax. So for me, I'm like, £86 for a high-end wig? Yes. I'll just get it in every colour I can, you know. And I love these wigs. You know, I wear these a lot, you know, these Kate wigs. And my Kelly wig as well, which is very similar in my opinion to this. So look at this colour. Gorgeous. So pretty. And, you know, it's got a darker nape because when you own natural hair, you know, when you colour your own natural hair, it will grow out more at the roots, you know, at this kind of, at the nape. And if you have your hair coloured, especially if you have highlights, they're not going to be able to highlight down there anyway. You know, so it's very natural. So you might think, oh, well, colour-wise, I don't necessarily like the darkness at the nape. I prefer the richness of the blonde, but it makes it more natural. You've got to think these, you know, wig manufacturers provide the most natural looking wigs. you know, as well as all of the party styles and colours. But they want it to look natural, so you continue to buy and get more. So if you get a wig that you don't feel is natural, you're not going to wear it, are you, really? You know, if you want it for a daily wig or a special occasion, you want something that looks good and looks natural and feels natural. So absolutely gorgeous. Love it. I'm in love with this Kate wig, honestly. I'm in love with all of my wigs. I love them all, but, you know, I really do like and rate the Noriko brand. And it really does remind me of, you know, the wigs that Godiva's Secret Wigs do, especially the perma-teased ones. You know, the ones that are machine teased with volume. So it's just such a great option for me. As much as I love Godiva's Secret Wigs, and, you know, Rochelle, if you're watching, I adore your wigs. But for me, you know, now, it's just an easier option for me to get wigs that are very similar from somewhere closer, because it saves me money and, you know, they come quicker as well. So, love it. Well, not necessarily come quicker, because Godiva's Secret Wigs are very fast on service, especially, you know, when you order. They say if you order on a Monday, you can have your wig in the UK by Thursday or Friday, which is amazing when they're coming from America. But, you know, it's just a lot cheaper to order when you don't have to pay delivery charges or you don't have to pay for import tax. So just keep that in mind when you're ordering your wigs. So, and I know obviously not all of you are watching me in the UK. I know there's many of you that watch me all over the world, but it's really nice to give UK-based people a different option. And I love this. So isn't it gorgeous? So you can see now why these wigs deserve their own video, because the colours are so beautiful. You know, so this colour Nutmeg is stunning. It's really pretty. It's a really pretty blonde because it's rich. You know, and if you're after like a really nice ashy colour, you're probably going to like what I'm doing in the next video, because I'm going to do it in the Champagne Or, which is kind of like more of a, kind of, I wouldn't say it's a platinum blonde, but it's more, you know, it's more blonde than this. This is like a really rich, nice, you know, pretty blonde, whereas that's more of a sassy blonde. So you'll see what I mean in the next video, and I will compare them. So if I put these two together, this is Chocolate Frost Or, so it's still a rooted colour, but it's got more highlighting through and it's got more of a darker base. And this is more of a richy strawberry blonde or a nice rich red. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you soon.